Hello everyone, as always let's dive into some beauty. Just a reminder, all these pieces are custom made based mostly on our clients' own designs, so this is a criticism-free zone. Okay, number 1. A ring that I personally find very charming. The metal here is meteorite. Yes, actual cosmic metal that's been flying through the universe for millions, even billions of years, before eventually falling to Earth and being picked up. Remember, in space there is a vacuum, so these drops of red-hot, white-hot maybe, metal cool down and slowly crystallized at a rate of about 1 degree per million years. Imagine the epic timeline this ring carries on your finger. Inside there is a silver backing with an inscription, and I'm not going to spoil its meaning. It's only for the owner to know what does it mean. The outer surface is a rhodium plated. White gold is often plated with rhodium too. Will rhodium wear off someday? Yes. Can it be replated? Absolutely. Easy. If left unplated, meteorite tends to develop a light rusty brownish patina. I showed my own meteorite rings and my Thor hammer pendant before, so I just clean them basically with a toothbrush and a toothpaste. Works just perfectly fine. The gemstone here is the forest quartz from Brazil. Sadly, it's no longer being mined, so prices have already skyrocketed and continue to rise fast. Number 2. Here we have sphen, also known as titanite, a very rare gem. There are no sphen-only deposits. It usually turns up by chance alongside corundum or spinel in mixed deposits. That's why it's quite scarce. The ring itself is highly complex, made of many parts. I once showed the breakdown in Telegram channel, I think. What looks like a simple ring turned out to be incredibly intricate. Botanical patterns, gold, diamonds, sphen, lots of details, but nothing sticking out awkwardly. So it's ornate yet perfectly wearable daily. Just remember to clean and tighten the stones regularly. Every setting loosens over time, and once the gem starts singing or moving in the settings, it risks falling out. And that, of course, we don't want. Number 3. A classic gold, diamonds, and now a gem that's become quite rare, zircon. If you scroll back 3 or even 4 years on my channels, you will see that we used to sell quite a few large blue zircons from Cambodia. Heated stones, of course, all blue zircons are. After heating, they change from the brownish red and quite unappealing tone to this stunning blue hue. But now, the material is practically gone. When I ask my old suppliers, they only show us very tiny scraps. Good investment. Great blue zircons are basically off the market. The result? Prices are climbing fast. So if you see a large, vivid blue zircons, buy it. Its value will only increase. This ring also has many diamonds, yet the construction is sleek and smooth, unlikely to snag clothing. Wearable daily, but don't forget again, lots of stones means regular setting checks. Number 4. A stunning gemstone paired with one of our most popular ring designs. Now, a company classic. Originally we made this design only in black, but today you order it all sort of colors. The design is a lotus bud. In Eastern mythology, the lotus bud symbolizes prosperity, flourishing, health and growth. The gem? An extraordinary unheated tanzanite. 99.99% of blue tanzanites are heat treated, just like zircons, by the way. That's not a flaw, it's a standard gemology, but untreated tanzanites with their unusual delicate pastel shades are ultra rare. Usually untreated stones are brownish gray and very dull. These fine colored unheated stones, almost unheard of. This is a true investment piece, just like vivid blue tanzanite. Because someday when the deposit runs out, and it inevitably will, history will repeat itself, just like with blue zircons. And by the way, about those tanzanite's fragility, I hear this often in the comments that, oh no, don't do the tanzanite in ring, you will break it very easily. However, friends, all gemstones are brittle. Diamonds too. One strike against metal, stone or concrete countertop and it will cleave. And I have never seen a truly non-brittle stone, honestly. Number 5. Gold, gold and more gold, plus black diamonds. This is a Warhammer Festival Battalion award ring. The founder of Senior Gems has been attending this festival for the last 4 years in a row. It's live role-play battles with costumes, houses, weapons and the works, like Lord of the Rings but far more bloodthirsty. There are also elves, orcs, goblins, hobbits, dwarves, the whole gang there. This particular ring is for the 69th Battalion, awarded to the distinguished members. And to answer your frequent questions, no, we don't make plain gold or silver bands without stones. That's just not our policy. So these Warhammer rings, they're not for sale, they're strictly internal for their warriors. Number 6. A magnificent pearl necklace from our own design. Our art director sketched it, though the original idea was mine years ago. She has spent 5 years developing it. The pearls are Tahitian black pearls, still consistently found only there. Dark pearls once found in Latin America, well, that story ended decades ago after, believe it or not, Japanese gentlemen poisoned the nearby waters. And yes, that was an intentional act, open source information, not a secret. This necklace has a gothic white gold clasp and the spacers between pearls are also white gold with black diamonds. I think it turned out beautifully. Honestly, I believe these signature bead and pearl necklaces are the future. One day we will bring this line to the world stage as its own brand, but that's for later. Maybe when we all finish traveling the world, which could easily take another decade. So that will be retirement hobby for Senior Gems managers. Now number 7, a gorgeous rainbow moonstone. Reminder, moonstone is a very common feldspar worldwide, usually colorless. But in Sri Lanka, India, Myanmar, it can show bluish sheen. And exactly one place on Earth, Madagascar, it displays rainbow colors. The deposit is very hard to access, and by chance it fell into our team's hand. The owner just couldn't afford to develop it and handed it over. Very lucky. For us, the design is an Ilvin forest style. Anything botanical we call Ilvin, basically. I think no offense meant for elves. And the stone is large, which is great if the owner ever wants to resell. I can help with that. By the way, we charge 10% of markup and sell very profitably. Or, of course, you can keep it forever. Entirely your choice. Number 8. Earrings with gold, diamonds and soft baby pink tourmalines. Dealers call this shade baby pink, though certificates just say pink. Classic with a touch of gothic. I would recommend commissioning a matching ring in similar design, but that's up to the client. The good news, matching gems can be found fairly easily in this color, so completing a set is realistic. Number 9. A black star sapphire set in gold. Once mined in Thailand, now the deposit is depleted and they are no longer available. Shooting them is tricky. Sometimes you try day after day waiting for perfect light to capture the star properly. Here the gem is full of reflections because we couldn't wait longer shipping deadlines, so we had to make a video. Still, the stone is magnificent. We personally handpick all black star sapphires because there is so much low-grade material out there. The design is the client's idea. We have 2 ravens, strongly Scandinavian or Germanic in fill. I would say it's Odin's raven, Hugin and Munin perhaps. On the reverse though, we have a Tibetan symbolism, a lotus and what looks like an Om mantra. I'm not a Tibetan Buddhist expert, but that's my impression. Number 10, and the last one today, another one of our signature rings, made many times in different colors and combinations. Sometimes gold inside, black outside, sometimes reversed, sometimes fully gold, sometimes fully blacked, a layered and multi-part construction, complex but versatile. You could collect any color variant you like. This one features a steel grey Tahitian pearl. Again, stable supply comes only from Tahiti. Latin America's attempt fizzled out. See, thanks to the Japanese sabotage story above. Inside and outside are both Gothic themed. And you quite often ask us why decorate the inside. I answer with two counter questions. Why do you renovate your home beautifully, even if it's only you who can see the rooms? And why do women wear beautiful lingerie under their dresses, even if no one else sees that? Well, maybe only their partner at some point. However, the idea is that beauty matters everywhere. I believe every surface deserves design. Jewelry should be beautiful inside and out. Even if no one else can see that, you will know that and you will feel different wearing that. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time to admire some other beautiful jewelry pieces.